They're coming to get you, Brady.
They already did.
What is up? So how was your walk back?
All right, I did okay. I'm just still getting out of my putting my glasses on and everything. How's everybody?
What's going on, folks? Happy Tuesday.
This is Merry Tuesday.
Merry Tuesday. I was looking forward to this all day. Love this film.
So I can grab my headphones.
Be fun hanging out with everybody, watching Night of the Living Dead, the classic. George Romero's classic, the OG. Let's move this. Yeah, that's okay. That works. Not sure if Joe's going to be joining us. He might be still working. But you know what? We're here.
Brady ciphers. It's not going to go. I love it, Colin. How you doing, buddy?
Gene at this moment is listening to White Zombies Thrust at this very moment. What's up? Greetings.
Hey, greetings.
Gene, what's going on? You're acting like a child.
This is on Max for me, Pat, and it's got like a whole bunch of stuff at the beginning. So I'd assume we got to make sure we all start it right when we see the car, right? Right at the beginning where the first shot starts, right?
It's actually completely free. Full video free on YouTube.
Okay, so you're thinking we should all do the YouTube thing, but it'll probably have,
I didn't even break out the disc because I saw it was on YouTube for free. So I was like, all right, let's watch it on YouTube.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't be crazy. I'll do watch. I will put the link in the chat for everybody.
Did anybody pre-order the Halloween game today? I did.
So this is where you can watch it for free. You're ignorant.
Pat's got to probably figure out what system he's going to get. Then again, maybe if his son's got a system, he might not have to worry.
Yeah, I was so busy I didn't get a chance to go take a look at it. I'll have to check it out. But who's hanging with us tonight? John, what's going on? They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Hi, John. Good evening.
Our good buddy Jeff is in the chat, channel member. You know, I pulled out the Anchor Bay VHS set I mentioned on Sunday, all queued up, and my wonderful cat Van and I am still blessed to have among the living, and it's here to do with you and hanging out. It's good, man.
That's awesome.
Slasher Fred's in the house. What's up? As they say in the trailer, welcome to a night of total terror. Nice.
Hey, Slasher Fred, how you doing? Okay.
Yeah, I've been looking for this one, and of course, our good buddy and good friend and channel member, Colin Moody's in the house.
Yes.
Very cool. So we can get started. We started a little bit late here. It's almost 20 after on the Eastern time zone, 20 after 8. Now we can get right into it.
It's not a long movie.
So. It's an hour and 35 minutes, it says. Very cool. Looks like we have wings, doesn't it? In the background. Watch when the thing comes up.
Yeah, look at that.
Just noticed that. Try to get my spooky background for this.
Well, got those lawn stake bats, like you like border type. You can put those lights up. They got moving bat ones like that now.
This is the only holiday that I'm glad they start ridiculously early. Every other holiday, it's too early for. This one I love.
Well, Jeff, aren't they doing the PS4 version?
Byron?
We can talk about it. Yeah. Hey, Byron.
Only have PS4, so I might be screwed on the game until I get a PS5. Oh, hell. Honestly, I'm probably just going to buy the game. I probably won't even play it because I don't have a system and I'm not really a gamer. I'll just buy it, throw it in the collection, put it next to the Atari cartridge just for shits and giggles.
Pat, what's wild? That game looks like it's an old It looks like an 8-bit game, like an old Nintendo game. It almost looks like the old Double Dragon game. You probably even played Double Dragon.
I remember Double Dragon.
It looked like that. I was thinking of Double Dragon when it came out. So
Colin's watching it off his Criterion Blu-ray 2-disc set. I have so many versions of this ranging from VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, and Blu-ray. Oh, I can only imagine.
Yep. I've always meant to ask Colin. Colin, did you have a working Laserdisc player? That's cool. Paddle. I was growing up upon Laserdiscs.
I've been every time I go to a garage sale or any place, I'm always looking to get a hold of a used Laserdisc player that works.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. It's like it's a couple different things. It's usually the timing belts and those things. That's at least what I've heard from the father.
Who is texting me? Anybody?
I love how Jeff's got to hit the VCR play. That's awesome.
That's awesome. I love that you had to hit the VCR. Yeah, I still have my VCR. I actually have 2 VCRs still. Let's get this. Get this shit started.
We'll talk when we get out.
Yeah, well, we can chat away. Let's get this son of a bitch started. So I have it all queued up. For those, I put the link in the chat. If you want to watch it on YouTube, it's absolutely free, uncut. I mean, obviously, if you don't, I have YouTube Premium, so I won't get any commercials. Obviously, if you don't, you're probably gonna get some commercials. So if you have
it's on Max too. I'm gonna just turn it on Max. It's on a lot of stuff. Freeview, or whatever that thing is. It's on a few.
I think it's on Shudder, if I remember correctly.
Is it almost like a public domain?
I think so. I guess that's why they get away with having it completely on YouTube and not getting in trouble. But yeah, let's do this. We'll do 3, 2, 1, and play 1968's The Living Dead, the George Romero classic. Love this film. Oh, my nephew wants to know what ring stock is.
Now, mine says an Image 10 production. Is that what everybody's at? That's right.
Yep, Image 10.
Okay. Well, good. Then while it's starting, I'm going to make myself a drinky. I need one after what happened.
I love to get up this road and head out that way. I know Colin sent me some pictures from when he was out there, so I'll bring them up in a little bit.
Yeah, you could get some laser players on eBay.
You probably could. I like to go to garage sales because it's cheap. Like I have an old Sony rack system I keep in the garage to pump music outside and in the garage, and the CD player hasn't worked in a long time. So we went to a garage sale this past Saturday, and I got a Sony CD player for $2.
Wow,
works perfectly.
A lot of time when the lasers were going away, when DVDs were kicking in the late '90s, like eBay was flooded with the Elite brand Laserdisc player, and like everybody went crazy for these Elite brand players. My dad got like 1 or 2 of them, and they weren't the same as the Pioneers. We grew up on the Pioneer laser players, so I think we have a Sony laser player too.
Yeah, never had a Laserdisc player. That's one thing we didn't have. We had all my dad liked the gadgets, but that was one we never got.
See, I think you and I have talked about it. When Halloween came out, a laser, it was just the media release, right? And it was years until that first Criterion CAV 2-disc edition came out in the mid-90s. It was such a big deal for Laserdisc and all fans when that came out. So exciting.
Love this old GTO.
So this is obviously somewhere near the Pittsburgh area?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. That's a shot right when they showed in Halloween 2 at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Now, Pat, it helped me if I'm correct here. This is like color had already been starting, but it was still cheaper to go black and white, obviously, at the time.
And I'm so glad it's black and white because it's definitely much more effective. And Russell Strider right here, he's actually a producer on this too.
And this is the guy, this character is who Bill Moseley played in the remake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen her, Judith O'Dea, at a bunch of chiller theaters.
Yeah, I saw they announced Biff, Tom Wilson, but he's been at a few shows.
Biff, nice. Dude, come on, you fly. Hello?
She's a cute lady, this one.
She was good to go.
Pretty lady.
She's a little annoying when she gets a little batty later.
Do you like how the outcome of Barbara's different in the remake? I kind of do.
Yeah, like her arc is different than in this. She's not a scared little woman like this one.
Take it away.
Let's see what's going on. Whatever he's
I
saying.
gotta tell you, the quality on Max, I haven't watched this in a long time. What sharp picture. It's nice.
So Colin had a Laserdisc back in the 90s, broke years ago. Must see if I can get one from eBay or something. Still have a few Laserdiscs in your collection. Yeah. Yeah, I'd throw on like my Halloween Laserdisc just to watch it on Laserdisc. That'd be awesome.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Let's see here.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, some cemeteries, especially the old cemeteries, are so creepy. And even creepier when they're in black and white.
Yeah. Oh, so Evans City, Colin. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe Pat, when we do, I know we've talked lately about a Steel City thing. When we go see the Tales from the Dark Side stuff, we'll probably have to combine all that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe next spring. Maybe that'll be a spring trip.
Yeah, right now the December lineup they've already announced so far isn't that great. So
Slasher Fred says, watching this movie feels like the whole world has been cut off because the people in this movie who are trapped in the house have been cut off. Yeah, you feel that. It's very effective. I mean, they weren't professional. I mean, they were actors and actresses, but it doesn't seem like a B movie or like cheesy. It's very effective. That, closed in, claustrophobic feeling. Here he comes. It's all going to start. Yeah, Stronger Barbara in the remake is it's pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I do like the remake. It's good that it's finally come around after all these years. I mean, it really got shit on. I remembered vividly it got shit on. Damn you to hell. It was surreal walking through the cemetery. I was so stoked. A real pilgrimage. Yeah, you know what? I had the same feeling, right, Brady? When Brady and I were out in the Pioneer Cemetery in Pasadena, walking through the cemetery where Dr. Loomis is walking through. That was totally surreal.
he does look like a tool, this guy.
He does. Look, here comes one of them now. There's an iconic line.
Yeah, because we hear it so much more in Halloween 2 than we do watching this.
Yeah, right. If I remember correctly, if you watch Halloween 2 and you're watching Night of the Living Dead, it's out of sequence, if I remember correctly. Because of the way they were shooting it, I think it's out of sequence. Correct me if I'm wrong out there, people.
Look, here comes one of them now.
Yeah, I didn't like this in color. I've seen the colorized version. Not a fan.
Oh, they did this in color, huh? I didn't even.
Yeah, they did do a colorized version. Not a fan. This guy was always so creepy. No, I never heard the Riff Tracks version. Is it good? Tonight I'm just having a good old Miller Lite, something light. What do you have them ready?
Buffalo Trace and some Coke Zero.
There you go.
Get those heels off. You're gonna have trouble. here comes one of them now.
What part are you at? Because I'm already where he's beating the shit out of the friggin'
He's trying to get
GTO.
in the car. He's
Okay, yeah.
trying to get in the car.
This was good. This guy was great. He goes ape shit on the car trying to get in.
This guy was a convention guy.
Yes, he was. Yeah, remember? Maybe I remember him being a chiller.
See, he moves. The zombies move a bit faster in this than they do Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, this whole sequence here. This is what you hear in the background when Mr. Garrett's watching it, and Michael's walking around the side of the head of Hatfield Memorial Hospital.
That's right. This makes me think of a scene in Bad Taste, you know, the Peter Jackson movie. Similar thing where the guy is chasing after him in the car. His hand gets stuck in the window, and he starts the car, and he goes, "Bye-bye," and the guy's like hanging on.
Oh, God, what a waste of a great GTO.
Well, she got a little far away. Now she's stuck.
That car's worth a fortune right now.
I saw, you know what I saw on the road over the weekend in primo condition, but most of them are, is a Grand National.
Oh, nice. Buddy of
That's
mine
a piece
used to
of
have a Grand
history.
National. Yeah. Well, back then it was either you get a Grand National or you get a Monte Carlo. Either or.
You know you're going to be in a zombie movie. If you got enough time to get yourself in good shape, yes, do it, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be running a lot.
Did they ever have any of those zombie crawls by you? They used to have them in
Like
Jersey.
the mud
Jersey
runners?
Shore, like a mud run. And in
Yeah.
Asbury Park, New Jersey, they used to have a zombie crawl where you dress up like zombies and you walk on the boardwalk.
Yeah, we have them, but they're not themed, obviously, I don't think.
They did them for a little bit, but they got real big with The Walking Dead. Then they got real big.
Well, that house was taken down, huh? Wow.
Yeah, the house is gone. Yeah. What a shame. Piece of history. They should have left that son of a bitch up.
I never realized they did this in color, Pat. Wow.
I never, yeah, you look, you can seek it out. It's yeah, no.
I'm laughing. I think about the cast in the remake. Like Rob Zombie used a ton of those people in his movie. They're a handful. Tom Tolles and obviously Bill Moseley. If I go back and look at that cast, I'm probably missing other people.
Looking forward to it, Colin. We can't wait, man. It's gonna be fun. I don't want to rush the next 4 years because that mean I'll be 56, but I can't wait for it.
And Colin, we wouldn't if you want to do the bus tour thing. I think Pat's in agreement with me. Like since you haven't been there, you want to do the bus tour. It's all cool. I'd probably just do all the sites like driving on my own next time.
And you know what? Though, honestly, if Colin gets on the bus tour, I would go just to go hang out with him. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, if they might do something different again.
Yeah.
I know. I start thinking about that. My daughter's going to be a freshman. That's fuck.
Hey, a week from tomorrow, I drop my daughter off at college, and then you'll see a cloud of dust when I'm leaving.
Yeah, we'll have to catch up about what Saturday. That was kind of. What was that? Or was that Sunday? That was Sunday. No, it was Saturday. Was it Friday or what? Whatever. Oh, it was Friday after the Cyphers thing when there was company over.
Oh yeah, you had people over, hanging out in the friggin' trailer. That's true. I never realized that, Jeff. She stopped at the fuel pump before reaching the house. Foreshadow to what happens later. Yeah, I never realized it.
Yeah. Is this guy still alive? Is this who? John Russo? Is this who John Russo is?
Who's that?
This first zombie guy.
I don't know if he's still alive. Truth be told.
Somebody in the chat. I'm not a diehard fan.
I haven't seen him on any of the Chili theaters in quite some time, so I don't know if he's still going.
Is she still alive?
What's that?
Is she still alive?
Judith O'Day, as far as I know. As far as I know, she's still alive.
Look, here comes one of them now.
Just being the person is. Yeah. This was the one that started it.
Okay, so John Russo's still alive.
So he's still alive, Eric. Yeah, Eric M said he's going to be at Terracon in Massachusetts. So he's still going. Good for him.
Oh, Judith O'Days. She's my mom's age. She's still alive.
She's got to be probably around 80, right?
Now, I knew Dwayne Jones died a long time ago.
Yeah, he died a while ago. Yeah.
He died in the 80s.
There you go. Here he comes. He was great in this movie. You should have saw him in more roles like this.
And Tony Todd, great for the remake. Just perfect.
Yeah, real good casting for it.
The only other one I could think of is maybe Keith David. Keith David probably could have been good.
Keith David would have been good. Even Lawrence Fishburne wouldn't have been so bad either.
Oh, yeah. Larry? We'll let Larry go. Well, Colin, if it's Sean's bus, Sean, he really keeps it to a strict thing. That was the good thing about it. It really, I think, it's a timing thing too, right? To get as much as possible, right, Pat?
You do get a lot of sites on his bus that you won't even know where to look. So he does it like he's got to time perfectly to every single spot.
It was exhausting, but it is what it is.
It was a long day. I mean, we got on the bus at 10 a.m. and then we got back to the hotel bar maybe like 6:30.
Yeah, and it was fun taking those pictures of Sean with the cop.
Exactly. 5 actors from this movie will be at Terracon in September. Really? Which ones, Eric?
Now, Eric, where's Terracon? Or was it in Connecticut? Is that what he had said?
He said Massachusetts.
And that was the other thing. Darren and Frank just followed our bus for the most part, didn't they?
Yeah, they just basically followed us, saved themselves the money.
For most of it, yeah. Pat and I just drank peanut butter whiskey. That was about it.
Yes, we did. Had some beer. We had beer at the Buccaneer.
Yeah, the Buccaneer. Shit.
Yeah, that's true. Ken Free would have been good too. That would have been cool to have him in that since he was in Dawn.
Oh yeah, Ken Forey too. Yeah. So the Music Box Theater in the city, Pat's doing a Friday the 13th marathon on September 13th.
A marathon?
I said to Bill, you want to go? Yeah, they're doing, I think, all the Friday the 13th.
All of them? You'd be there for an entire day.
I couldn't stay in the theater that long. I was telling him, I'm like, if I did this, I'd probably do the first few movies, and that's about it.
That's an entire day.
And it's an old school theater, and they're renovating it, so it's got all the old type of seats that aren't, old theater seats aren't the most comfortable.
Like the Mahoning Drive-In, which is not far from my house, they do a lot of stuff like that with the horror movies, and then they do a lot of cons there. And then what you can do is like, what's nice about it is like they'll have Halloween ones, which I've yet to make it to any of them. Mm-hmm. Well, they'll show like a bunch of Halloween movies in a row, but you could pay extra money and you can camp there. You can stay there.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So I've been to go there. I can take the camper and hang out for the weekend.
How fucking fast was that? Got him today, dude. Isn't that fucking fast as shit?
That was quick. Holy shit! I ordered them the same time as you. I didn't get mine yet.
So
they were shipped.
They're playing on the back, but hey, these are nice, dude. I give them a thumbs up. I wanted to show them to you.
I'll be tomorrow. I didn't notice it was being delivered too. I didn't get them yet. So hopefully I get them tomorrow.
I bought a couple more things on Temu too, which why did I do that? I found a badass pillow. I was like, I gotta get it.
That's who's going to be there. Right? John Russo, Judith O'Day, Judith Riley, Kira Schoen, and Russ Striner. So Russ Striner's still alive too, huh? Wow, nice.
When is Terracon? Is that next month?
Said next month, yeah.
Ah, shit.
That's a good lineup. I would love to see that.
Well, there are no spring chickens. A lot of those people, and
Well, hey, what's up, Bill? Oops, wrong dead movie. What's going on, buddy?
hey, Bill.
All right, Bill's in the house. Bill's got to get his
Bill and I were chatting earlier
intro.
today for a bit.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you. Sending me this shit.
Oh, is it today? Yeah, today. Happy birthday, right? Chris Nelson. Thank you for
Oh,
for
yes.
sending those memos out.
Good call. That's right. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. Christopher Nelson.
I still laugh when I took my wife to Steel City Con to talk to him and Sean when Chris was there. Lisa's like, he won an Academy Award. I'm like, yeah, he really fucking did.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, for the Suicide Squad. She's like, the John Cena one? I'm like, no, it was actually the one before that.
September 27th to the 29th. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't look at it.
I actually have a commercial here on HBO Max. How about that? 7 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, well.
Do you have YouTube Premium?
No, just regular. But
okay.
I figure once I start getting more efficient with YouTube, Pat, I will get it. I promise. Hey, I got a loaner. I got a loaner truck, by the way, because my Bronco is getting worked on. It has a little leak. I don't know what's going on, but
oh, really?
I have an F-150 Limited, bud.
Nice.
Working, 2,000 miles on it, so it's been fun. Okay, I'm back, so I should forward this just a tad bit.
Are you going to see Sean again this weekend? What is he going to be nearby?
Yeah, he's going to be at Fan Expo. Yeah. I just messaged him because Lisa wants to meet Matthew Lillard. So you know how long Matthew Lillard's lines are. I just messaged him. He hasn't responded. See if he can at least, hey, I'll pay for the autograph for the meet thing. Just don't know what time I'm going to get there. I got practice, kids practice,
Oh, Mr. Moody, where the hell are you? Mr. and Mrs. Moody. Where is you?
What's your timestamp, Pat?
20 minutes and 36 seconds.
Bingo. Okay.
He's looking through all the drawers, looking for nails to start boarding shit up.
So you know what? When I go to Wisconsin here, Hulk Hogan Real American Beer available in Wisconsin, brand new. We'll see how that tastes.
Oh yeah, you gotta let me know. Oh, when I was hanging out by Mike after the podcast tonight, we were watching that that wrestling show.
Oh, Dark Side of the Ring, right?
Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah, we watched the one on Bam Bam Bigelow.
I told you to watch the New Jack one. New Jack one's awesome.
And what was the other one? We watched two of them. We watched the Bam Bam Bigelow one.
You should watch Sherry. The Sherry ones. It hurts so a lot. Well, it's called Dark Side of the Ring, so they're sad,
I forget who the other guy was, but it was interesting though.
You know who's back in like the Graces and is going to be working with WWE again is Jesse the Body Ventura, which is wild after all these years. I guess he lives in Mexico.
Does he?
Did you know that?
No.
It's like, what?
It's a long way from Minnesota. Jeff says, speaking of little leaks, that first beer already, 21 minutes in. You broke the seal already.
Hey, Jeff, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be hating. Just kidding.
Hey, I'll be breaking the seal. Actually, this is my first beer, so hopefully I'll make it through. Sean's probably getting. Oh yeah. He's gonna have Ozzy there. So yeah, he's gonna be with Ozzy all day.
Oh yeah, that was last Tuesday, I think. Yeah. I know a lot of people have said some stuff. Anybody in the autograph world that does mail-ins. Shout out to CPA Authentics. They sold their company. They're a family company. Their younger daughter. They want to concentrate more on her. I think it was a gymnastics career. I saw the post. So they sold their autograph, their private signing company, to somebody else. So
wow.
Shout out to CPA Authentics. They've done a ton of them with Halloween people and Sean's clients. So
Joe says just dropped off the kiddo last day before back to school. Wow, guys, they start school early.
My kids start next week, dude. They're
Wow, you
pissed
guys.
off.
Wow,
This
yeah.
is
Well,
us.
when the kids were in regular public school, they would always start the week before Labor Day. When growing up in New Jersey, we started the week after Labor Day.
Oh, Joe, are you able to watch? I gotta show you something. You'll probably laugh at it. Let me know if you're able to see the screen or if you're just listening in the car or something.
Start nailing all that shit up.
Do you see John's comment there in the chat there?
Who's what?
John Patterson's comment about the Munsters film. That's a good question, John.
Oh no,
I
remember when I saw that. I think it would have been much more effective in black and white.
I'm going to tell you, I didn't watch it all the way through. My wife did, but what I saw, I didn't mind. I think it gets a lot of bad rep. What I saw though, the way it ended, it kind of was abrupt. That was my problem with it.
You were just like,
that was my problem with it. It's not like one of his other type of films. I think it should have been ended. It should have.
The ending was just like it was. The ending was like wasn't even an ending. It was just like that's it. Like that's it. And everybody in the movie wasn't bad. I thought Daniel Roebuck as Grandpa stole the show. Richard Brake as Count Orlok was great. Everybody, Jeff Daniel Phillips, even as Herman, wasn't bad. The only one that was dead I didn't like, obviously, was Chevy Moon Zombie. I know nothing against her, but she was just overacting like crazy in that, and it was just annoying. But I do agree. I think if it was in black and white, it would have been better.
Okay, Joe, look at this. I got this for my putter. Look at that. Isn't that fucking hilarious?
It's all on the hips. Nice.
Just easing the tension, baby. God bless Carl Weathers. Oh, man.
Oh, that's hysterical. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. The retro arcade looking Halloween and Evil Dead game. That's a combination, huh?
Yeah, Bill, I pre-ordered the one. I know Joe, our buddy Joe. Chelsea sucked. Joe did.
I didn't order it yet. Maybe when I get off this tonight. It's just buying a lot of shit lately. I'm spending a ton of money.
Does Terrence have a system though, Pat? Does Terrence have a system? I assume.
What system? Right? I know he's got Xbox One.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, just get that then.
He's got an old 360. That was his first, but he has Xbox One now.
I think that's how Joe bought it, if I'm correct.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was bad. You know what? I'll say it was bad. But I won't say it was terrible. It's one of those things. You know what? Just watch it. But yeah, black and white, it would have been better.
Daniel Roebuck was awesome in it. That's
what I great. Remember. He was awesome as freaking Grandpa.
Loved him.
He was so good as Grandpa. Oh, you know who could have did this too? Cleavon Little, which is Blazing Saddles. The sheriff from Blazing Saddles could have did this part too.
Excuse me.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Looking at he'd be up there looking at all the zombies and like.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
In all seriousness, Gene, I probably won't watch the Munsters again. So.
I probably will never go back to it either. It's one of those things like if it's like I always watch Pluto. If it's on Pluto and there's nothing on, I might have it on just because it's there, but I would never seek it out to watch it again. Hey Vic, what's up, man? Zombies, Munsters wasn't that bad. Way better than the 90s films. Yeah, the 90s films weren't all that great. The zombie one, yeah, go watch. I tell everybody go form your own opinion. It wasn't too bad.
I gotta tell you, for some reason, I would love Keith David in this role. I
think
he would be great. Awesome.
Yeah, he really would.
I should have bought that Man's Fries Men at Work figure thing that somebody made and had him sign it. Oh God.
John says, Pat, will you do a watch along of the Quasi Kiss movie Spinning Gold? We didn't get it in my part of Canada.
Sorry.
I would watch it. Yeah, I mean, I was throwing it out there. Shit, I just did a video. I haven't had a chance to edit it. Kiss My Past video where I'm talking about Kiss Meets the Phantom. I'd love to do a Kiss Meets the Phantom at the park watch along, but I don't know how many people would generate, and I also don't know where anybody would watch it because, as far as I know, it's not streaming anywhere.
Or you watch Star Wars: The Christmas Special. God, that was awful.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. No,
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah, Keith David would kick it out of the park in this role.
You know, I want, Pat, and we've already watched it, I know, but we could always do it again, I know. When Roddy's anniversary of his death passed away, I was like, man, we should have done a They Live. It's one of my favorite movies, but we'll watch it again somewhere down the road. We'll
we definitely will.
Actually, next year will be his 10-year anniversary of his passing, so it might be even better.
That'd be better, yeah. Except for Doomhead, he was Oscar worthy. Yeah, Richard Brake was great in that. Like when he's banging the hell out of Ginger Lynn.
Boy, he was like that scumbag coroner in Rob Zombie's H2. Remember that? He's just. I liked him in the movie in Detroit. What's the movie Detroit with the creature in the basement, the creepy mom in the basement?
Shit.
Justin Long, right? Remember that movie? That movie was fun.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Yeah. And I heard the Dirty Dancing song at the beginning.
Yeah, I'll throw it out there to watch Kiss Meets the Phantom if people want to watch along. But like I said, hold on.
Wait a minute. Bill, did you see Keith David doing that? That's like a Carl Weathers thing to do. I didn't know he was charging that much more for something like that. Are you? Wow, damn.
Usually, if you bring it up, you can watch it somewhere.
He didn't do that when he signed my They Live figure, though. Thank God.
Want to watch? Yeah, there's no place that's not on anything. So if you don't own it, you're not watching it.
1 second, Pat.
Yeah, there's a fucking corpse over in Essex. Yeah, he was creepy as all fucking that. One of the classic horror movies I want to see. Zombies with. I walked with a zombie. I didn't see that one. Oh, I did find. Hey, yeah, we can watch Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. I did find a stream. Somebody's got it on. How do you have it on Facebook? The God of Thunder has got it on Facebook. Yeah, so if you don't own it, we could do a watch along. I could send out that link. Interesting. I did not know that. It's the full movie. Thoughts on 3 from Hell? Yeah. It was all right. Had some cool kills in it. You know, the whole scene in the house with Jeff Daniel Phillips as he was the warden and his wife there and everything. That was a little fun. But the rest of it, when they go to Mexico, was like, Keith David probably would have charged you $300 to sign them fries. He charged the premium so you can keep buying it. Really? He's cheap. He's not cheap, huh? Yeah, rehearse of Devil's Rejects, but these Devil's Rejects was far superior.
Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects. That's Rob Zombie's best movie, in my opinion.
Hands down, his best movie. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Do it now.
Let's get those likes. Oh, okay.
A sudden general explosion of mass homicide.
But yeah, I look at Keith David. Keith David has done so much stuff. I kind of understand like his pricing sometimes on certain things. So I'm glad I saw some people getting there's something about Mary, and he was signing them freaking beans.
Was he? How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
I always laughed at that guy Warren. You know, his stepson in that movie is the cameraman in Scream. That's the same guy in the first Scream movie. I never knew that until recently.
Is it really? I never realized that.
Yeah. Remember Warren? Except for he's got a mustache and Scream in the
I
van.
didn't
Remember
realize
that?
that.
Yeah.
Somebody
Somebody might know the actor's name in the chat.
I didn't know that. This was the fan of film that Canada's Wonderland with a nuclear angle and song from Dice MS, the elder creatures.
I tell you, what would be cool is watching those movies Feast. At least the first one, that was that project, whatever it was, with the Ben Affleck, Matt Damon thing, the independent show that they had. That horror movie Feast, that was wild.
Feast wasn't bad, yeah. So I think it was the glue, but at least we got his farewell moment in House of a Thousand. Still first. And, I love House of a Thousand Corpses. I don't know. I was always partial to Devil's Rejects.
Same here. And William Forsythe and Devil's Rejects. Oh man,
excellent.
And you got I obviously I'm biased to wrestling. You have Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas, yeah.
And Danny Trejo. And
yeah,
PJ's in the Devil's Rejects too, Pat.
Yeah, yep. What's the matter? Don't like clowns? Ain't we fucking funny?
I really thought you were saying
Don't we
something
make
else.
You laugh?
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Jealousy of daughter's ass.
Yeah, the first one, Bill, is the first one where somebody throws the infant baby up in the air so the creatures get the baby. It was so creepy. So
Kick
bad.
the baby.
Here you go. Woo! It takes off. Why am I carrying this baby? Guy just throws it in the air. I'm going to keep on being annoying. One day we're going to watch The Hidden. Good old Jack Shoulders classic.
Yeah, we do that.
Is that your email? Somebody asking where some conduit is or some crap? Probably.
I don't even want to know. Throw my phone against the wall. Kill the brain. Kill the ghoul. Oh, I haven't got to go check that out. I know Dave McRae released the teaser for It's Me, Billy, too.
I was surprised when Bill asked. I was really surprised that Sean was coming back to Chicago even 2 weeks later. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I love this guy on the radio. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
That's pretty funny, isn't it? It's just like, damn.
Oh, the best is when they find the TV and you see the newscast. It's so cheesy. And that's the way they looked back in the day, too. Because even in the 70s, I remember watching local news, and it would look like it was broadcasting in somebody's basement. Like this.
I was my wife and I reminiscing. Imagine if our show, we established this before the pandemic hit. It's like, yeah, God, you, Pat, Joe, you guys are probably having content like crazy with the pandemic. Yeah, probably. I was like, it might have happened that way.
Yeah, stayed at home a lot. Best horror guest at a con, Fangoria, was Gunnar Hansen. Yeah, that's one I didn't get to meet him.
Oh, Mick, do you go to a few Fangoria fests? Those weekend horror shows were great because a lot of the big names were free if they were promoting a movie. God, I miss those days when there were free autographs.
John worked at CWL in '83. I was a European film producer through the park. His intention was to make a better version of Kiss Me, the Fan of the Park called Fan Park. Really?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Very interesting.
Very.
I haven't watched Kiss Me, the Fan of the Park in a bit. That's another comfort food movie I could just put on. As cheesy as it is, but it takes me right back to being a kid. Watching it live.
Runaway again with Gene Simmons. Ramsey, where are you, Ramsey?
Where are the templates, Ramsey?
That movie is pretty good. I
love that movie. He was good. He was good.
We could always, if you're thinking of Gene Simmons, Wanted Dead or Alive with the grenade with Rutger Hauer in his mouth.
That's a good one too. Yeah, we never watched it. Well, we're gonna stick with the zombie movie. So you said what this
Right.
Tuesday we'll watch the remake of this?
Don't you think
I-
so, Pat? Or no? I'm
No, that's fine.
open any suggestions.
No, let's do that. Let's watch the remake. I haven't watched the remake in a bit.
Geez, did he post something, Bill? I didn't know that. I almost went to. I had somebody ask me if I wanted to go on Sunday night, and I was like, I didn't want to cancel the podcast. No, I didn't
that's a
want
lot
to
of
go to
money.
Soldier Field.
Photo op's a lot of money.
Wait a minute. Holy shit. For John Michael Graham and PJ Souls, that's that much money?
That's what he's saying. That's a lot of money, man.
I would think that would be maybe 150 at the most, dude.
At the
That's
most.
a lot. Put it this way. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in Salt Lake City for their thing here in next month. That's $450. If that's a big difference,
Yeah,
compared to what that is. Wow. Okay. $450 is a lot of money too, but I understand a little bit more than what Colin is saying.
yeah.
Right,
They were like A-list celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do the remake next Tuesday. Gotta make sure Joe, if you're still out there, we gotta make sure Joe's here. That's his
Joe's a fan of it too.
Big
Yeah.
fan of it. AJ Soul 40. I think she wasn't bad. I believe she was 60.
Her boyfriend or whoever takes care of the money, like if you bought multiple autographs, he went with discounts. It was awesome. He's like, "Oh, you got 3?" It's like, just go $90. It's like, "Oh, okay, thanks, man."
Yeah, I think she was 60 at age 45. Yeah, I think she was 60, and I believe who was right next to her was 60. But I think she was 60. Nancy Loomis was 60, and John Michael Graham was 60. I think Bonnie Elam. Why am I forgetting his name? Brent LePage. I think he was 50.
He was 40 or 50, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad.
Mick's just realizing it's the famous Kyle Murray thing with 2 heads. And I said that to Sean. I said that to him at Flashback. I go, we've created friends, a lot of it, and Colin's part of it, at least to me. That's how I got to know Colin a little bit. So that's what's great about this community, right, Pat? That's how we all get to know.
Nice. Yeah, really. Yeah, never realized that when you hopped in here. That's him. Colin, what are you gonna be charging for autographs and photo ops?
Yeah, he fucking should be charging some, dude. Yeah.
Seriously, that would be a photo op to have if Colin's at a convention and you have Chris Nelson and Sean there do a photo op.
Well, actually, in 4 years it'll happen. A little more than 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. It's true. Yeah, you get a photo op of the two of them.
I guarantee you, Colin Murray could probably go hang out with Chris Nelson at his house.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Thing with 2 heads brought us together. Well, Brady and I got together because of our old podcast.
The old podcast, but yeah, actually, that's how. Even though Bill and I are in the same area, I would have to link it to Thing with 2 Heads for sure over anything besides being locally.
I remember the early days of Things with 2 Heads and him reading like questions from the Everscape.
I was just the annoying bastard that sent beer in. That's all.
You were that annoying beer guy. So Nick was 60, Others were 40, and the 2 nurses were 30 at age 45. Were they cheap? Were they that cheap, Eric? Were you at age 45? Did we meet you? No offense
Eric,
if we did. Because we met a bunch of people there, and I don't remember everybody's names. I'm horrible with people's names. Did we pay? I thought because Woody was 60.
Shit, did I get the nurses on the DVD and the Laserdisc? Now you guys have me wondering.
Yeah, I didn't get the 2 nurses from the TV cut.
Hold on here. That's a real good question now. Remember, he's going to shit now, Pat. And Buffalo Trace.
2 sets of hey, look, there were people that came up to Brett and I at age 45 and said, "Oh, can I take a picture? I watched the show." Like, seriously?
I could count. What did we do that? Twice? Maybe 3 times?
I did it at the hotel. When my wife was there. She's like, "Seriously?" Somebody came up and said, "Hey, watch the show." Jeffrey Kramer was just announced for Frightmare. Yeah, he was at age 45. Halloween.
I'm just
Uh, Bob Josrian with the Kittner boy and Dreyfus.
sorry, I'm looking for that picture with those nurses, but it's just that's Chris and Sean with my wife and I with their crazy purple hair.
Crazy
was-
purple hair.
Yeah. I tell you though, if Chris does a convention by anybody, tell you he'll want you to hang out at his booth. That's what happened with me. He's like, "Stay here. I don't get as many people."
Oh, Chris Nelson?
Yeah,
Well, he did pretty well at age 45. There was always somebody at his table at age
he
45.
did.
So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe some other ones. And he was super cool. Remember, I went up and chatted with him when he was outside smoking, and that's actually when I talked to him about hey, look, if I call my friend Colin, and I'm like Colin Moody, I said, would you? He's like, yeah, absolutely, get him on the phone.
Holy! So Chris Nelson smokes? He smokes regular cigarettes, huh?
Yeah, remember you didn't see him. He kept going outside smoking. Remember,
I can
Sean
believe
Briggs
this.
just talks about it all the time. That he
I
still smokes.
only got those nurses on my Laserdisc cover. Shockingly. Oh, okay. At the time, Eric. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so you were on tour bus 2. We were on 1. Oh, that would have been cool.
I gotta tell you, and Tommy Tolles plays this character of this other guy. What's his name? Is it Coop? No, not Cooper. Is it Cooper? No.
No, Cooper was the asshole. The dad.
Yeah,
Mr.
the
Cooper.
bald guy. This guy. Yeah, right here, right?
Mr. Cooper was the dick.
Tommy Tolles played that guy awesome too.
You can see how fake the hand is as he's hitting it. It comes apart in pieces. It tells like Play-Doh.
See, Colin, I'm going to tell you, Colin, I would have loved to have been there too. But Pat was on he was on delay because of the night before. I did not see Pat right away the next day.
Yeah, the wife made me go eat. Yeah, Savini I hear a lot of stories about him being a dick. I saw him at that Mahoning Drive-In when I went to one of the car conventions, and he was right across from Sandy Johnson. I was there chatting with Sandy Johnson, and I just saw the way he was treating people. He can kind of be a dick.
Yeah, he comes off like that. There's no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, for those that don't know, so day 1 of age 45, so Brett and I were on the bus tour that Friday, and then we went back to the hotel and we drank till the wee hours of the evening. And the next, I passed out at the foot of the bed. Wife has a good picture of it. Oh, look, there's a naked zombie. You get a couple of naked zombies.
See, I'm glad Jeff's still in the chat. I wanted to tell Jeff this. So,
And it was a
Jeff,
fun night.
Pat and I were on the bus doing the tours. What was that? That was Friday, right? That was Friday morning, Friday afternoon.
It's Friday. Yep.
And Jeff, I missed a call. I shit you not, from Tony Schiavone, because Tony Schiavone wanted to discuss my pick for a watch along for ad free shows. I missed the phone call and I told him, Tony, I'm in California. I can't talk right now. I was so bummed I missed the call, but he's like, hey, we'll pick you up in a few months. So I figured I'd tell him that story. It was pretty cool.
And those just tuning in. We're at my timestamp is 46 minutes and 45 seconds. He's yelling at
And-
Mr. Cooper.
That's what I have.
This is true. You're right, Bill. At least Savini didn't set me on fire. Right? Although it would be a good story to tell. Eric, you had your son, so you missed out on drinks with Atkins. If I'd known you guys, he could have stayed at the hotel and I could have joined you guys. Yeah, we were. So actually, well, we got split up because you were at the first Atkins with Frank and Darren.
Frank and Darren, yeah.
And I was at the second one. It was me, Joe, Mary Beth, and Lurch. We
And
were at the
Pat, if you
second
don't
one.
mind, I'm going to send you that picture because that's a stellar picture. I think you would probably get.
Yeah, do it.
I'd really enjoy that picture. Yeah, we got separated on that part, unfortunately.
He does kind of look like a young Bruce Campbell. Never thought of that. How about an original Cloverfield and Super 8 double bill watch party? You know what we could do? I wouldn't mind, like, especially when the weather gets colder. We could do like an afternoon, like double features, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. I would do that. Because once the weather gets colder up here, man, there ain't nothing to do outside. I don't go outside.
Yeah, that'd be
It's fucking
cool.
cold. Zombie boobs. Yeah, we did see some zombie boobs. They were small, but they were zombie boobs.
It mattered.
Does matter in this one too. Here, she's cute. This what the hell's her name? But she's cute as hell, the blonde. She's very almost like very Raquel Welchish. Good looking chick.
Oh no, yeah, Jeff. I was just saying when Pat and I were on the tour bus at age 45, I missed Tony Schiavone's call to discuss the watch along that was part of my Patreon because I paid the premium for the Patreon. So I had missed his call to talk about what show I wanted to choose. So I had to be put back in a pile, which was no biggie. So it was cool.
Hey, but it was worth it. We had a blast.
Oh yeah, I didn't mind. It's you know what, when you're so excited about stuff and sometimes things kind of collide all at once, Like I shit you not, the next morning I missed when I was waiting in line, I missed my son score 2 of the 4 goals in his soccer game. So shit happens, dude. But I got to see it on Facebook Messenger. So.
I missed the line outside because when I woke up, the wife's like, "You need to eat." So she made me go to breakfast. You got to get food in your stomach after last night.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about? I was fine. I don't know how the hell I was able to get back and how I got into that room.
Look at Bill's post. Bill, I would have done more. It's very hard to get. My brother is he's kind of a shy person. So I was so excited that he got to come out and like, he got to see all these actors, like signing people he loves. So I was kind of more at all just being with my brother more than content for the podcast. So, and Pat doesn't care if I didn't do anything. So.
Who'd you say was a thick early miss? I just heard he was a bit. Savini. Tom Savini. He's a hit or miss. He tends to be a little.
He is. Moody.
Yeah.
He's Moody.
He's very moody.
He's very Joe Moody.
Yeah, a lot of people I've heard have had bad experiences with him.
Dude, I'm telling you, I still laugh my ass off that he tried to light Sean on fire with that torch, or accidentally did. How about that?
I'll give Savini credit. That was great when he lights Sean on fire.
That's the hardest I've seen freaking. Oh God, that's the hardest I've
Chris
seen.
Nelson laugh.
Chris Nelson laugh.
It's like you just got set on fire by Tom Savini. It's like you just got fucked by the Frankenstein monster.
Hey, but yeah, I got to tell you, Pat, Rohan Campbell did remember me bringing that peanut butter and jelly sour to age 45. I'm like, hey, yeah, I brought that. We tried that peanut butter and jelly beer. He's like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
He remembered it?
Me. Yeah.
Nice.
Chris Nelson's wife or girlfriend liked that a lot, though, that night. That was when you were out to dinner with Ken Forey when that all happened.
Look at me, hot shot, out to dinner with Mr. Forey.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
What are your thoughts on Felissa Rose and her one movie success? She's been a great career out of like basically one, film, and she's such a sweet, nice person. So you can never say anything about that.
And she's still beautiful too.
She's absolutely beautiful. I mean, she's aging well, beautiful. And if you talk to her, she's such a sweet, nice person. So all the credit to her.
Cooper's trying to get the Donald Pleasance here a little bit, even though that was before Halloween, right?
Yeah, but Judy's good to go here.
And Judy makes me think of, she gives me Gina Gershon vibes.
She's like a Raquel Welch, Sharon Tate cross.
Yeah, geez, Pat, where'd you get that from? That's wild.
Isn't it? Isn't she? A nice little cross between the two. Hey, what's up, Matt? The well-known Colin Murray from The Thing with Two Heads. That's him. Hanging out in the chat. That's channel member, one of our good buddies.
Colin, if you want,
on the show.
if you want Pat to be your agent,
Yeah, we'll have to broker a deal.
I'm not responsible enough.
We'll have private signings for Colin. Sign some Silver Shamrock stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's people that said, "Oh, I've had good experiences with him," but you hear a lot where when his mood's off, he's just not a nice person. And the one time I was at that convention, and it was really shitty weather. It was in a drive-in, so it was muddy, it was rainy, and you could just tell he was miserable as fuck to be there. And you could just see it. He just was not happy and just not nice.
What an asshole!
A dick.
That's it. That's a cunt right there.
Stop it. One of my old coworkers that retired recently. Don't start. Don't start. That's what you told me.
Just send me. What did you send it, Eric? I'll look for it. I'll bring it up. Oh, I just saw you said this picture, Brett, right?
Yeah, because I was on the same Drinks with Atkins bus. Yeah, with them compared.
Yeah, this is Brett at Buccaneer hanging out with Frank and Darren. Because he was on the same. He had
Atkins.
He had that time slot. Because we all went together, but we didn't realize they were splitting up the buses in 2 different times. So when Brett went in, he got it at the same time slot as Frank and Darren, and he was hanging out with them. And the second time slot was me, Lurch, Joe, and Mary Beth.
And well, also think about it this way: like we didn't have Brian Chicago Boogeyman with us on Sean's bus, even though he paid for it. Like we got lucky with that. Remember, that premium for Sean was like what 2 or 3 buses, wasn't it?
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. Also, so Eric sent something of Brett at the Fog Church with Frank and Darren. Okay, I must have gotten separated. Did he send that to you?
Just see. Jared says, "Who knows? But when I got to be honest, I'm looking forward to the future when we're at a con together and getting some drinks. I want to take a moment to thank you guys. I'm glad to be awesome, man. We're happy you're here, man. Channel member and
Jeff. Yes.
Looking forward to having a couple beers with you. So where are you located, Jeff? You don't have to tell the town or address or anything.
I think he's north of you, Pat. I could be wrong, but
yeah, because we'll definitely have to hook up at a con.
Yes, and
I used to go to the Monster Manias. So
he's a wrestling guy too. So yeah, I obviously got a ton of common with him. So
yeah, definitely. So he sent with Frank and Darren. So he sent it on Instagram. Oh yeah, let me bring it up. Hold on. Un momento. Here it is. I've been running to life. They're committing acts of murder. Kill the brain, kill the ghoul.
Yep. What's your timestamp? Well, you're working on something.
Timestamp right now is 56 minutes and 29 seconds. Everybody out there, hit that like button and check it and make sure you let me know. Is everybody watching along with us, or is anybody just hanging out? Just curious.
Okay, so
I asked before, but everybody was watching on. Let us know what you're watching it on.
So he's near Niagara Falls. So
near Niagara Falls. Ooh, that's a hike. It's got to be a con in between. I meet you at a con in between because Niagara Falls. So my son went to the University of Rochester. And that was 5 hours and 15 minutes, 5.5 hours away. And I know Niagara Falls is probably another hour from there, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So, Matt, you're saying the Leprechaun and Critters 2 house were the same? I did not know that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that. Maybe. Yeah, man. Let's start selling some Colin Birdie merch.
Colin, we got to get like your one like this. Like this would be the ultimate sticker right here. We'll get that one. Oh, look who just showed up, Pat. Look at one of our
Hey, what's up, Travis? Where you been, man?
OGs, right?
Yeah, big time.
Travis, you doing okay, bud? Hold on one second, Pat.
So wow, you're 2 hours past Rochester. Oh yeah, you're a haul in a minute and a half. But you know what? There's a convention in between, man. I'd take a ride, grab a hotel for the night, hang out, and at a con with you. Definitely do that. Let's see. Eric sent. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you got a picture there. You got There's Brady. Where the hell was I? Because I was with Brady the most of the time. I don't see me. Wonder where the hell I was. Interesting.
Sorry,
Interesting.
duty calls. The missus called.
Oh, geez, don't mess with that.
She's like,
These guys
"Did
were
I
good
hear you?"
too. What's that?
She's like, "Did I already hear you say age 50?" I was like, "Yeah, you did."
Did she? That's great. Up here, just trying to get a good shot of this. Can I zoom in this somehow? There we
There's
go.
a Batavia north of you guys too. Wow. Okay, I have a Batavia that's about 20 minutes away from me.
So, yeah, everybody out there, hit that like button. We got some like 20 people here now. Awesome. Everybody hit us up in the chat. So, yeah, this is the picture he just sent. So there you are.
Oh, there I am, right there.
There's
Frankie
Frank and
Darren there
there's
to the
Frank and
right.
Darren. Where the hell was I though? Because I was with you the whole goddamn time.
Now, this is Eric that sent this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to see where the hell I am. I don't see me.
Eric, if you ever see me again in person, say hi.
Oh, he didn't know how we were.
He probably
Yeah.
didn't know till after the fact.
Oh, right there. Look at the front there. That's Spencer Charno, isn't it? That from Ice Nine Kills.
That's him right there.
Yeah, he was on our bus.
I don't remember Frank wearing that orange shirt like that.
No, I do remember that. I don't remember this guy walking around with an Antonio Bay shirt right there. Look at that.
Fuck that guy. I'm just kidding.
Fucking prick. Fucking jerk. I don't know. I was wondering where I was.
I wonder if this is around a time where, because Frank Darren and I were trying to talk to Sean about where Hal Holbrook pops up and frightens Janet Leigh. Remember? You were like, I asked you, like you were a part of that conversation for a part of it too.
Mm-hmm. Has anybody ever heard the band Deceased from West Virginia? They have an album called Fearless Undead Machines, which is a concept album about Night Living Dead. No, that's pretty cool. I have to look that up.
You know,
I gotta write that down. I'd love to listen to that. Anything about this movie, I'm in.
that's what's more important. We got to get Bill to California, Pat.
Yes.
I don't know how I could do it. Bill needs to be there.
We have
Bill?
to be a Baracus and just fucking drug him.
We're gonna just have to stash him in my luggage. Only because I love him too much.
Yeah, you got to come with us, man. Could you imagine that? First of all, you have to bring bail money. If it was the two of us,
Oh
Colin,
God, Colin would be so excited to meet Bill.
Bill,
they're part of the.
Frank and Darren will be out there, and see whoever else we can get out of the chat. Lurch will be out there again. Jeff, we got to get you out there, man.
Just think about it, Bill. That'll be like many of Brew Fests together. We'll be so much older then.
We get a lot of people out there for like a good group. Forget it. We'll be in a lot of trouble.
Oh God, it'll be so much fun. Batavia, New York. I usually
not that most NASA. Where are my movie reviews? I gotta check out your channel. I think I subscribed to it. I should check it out. So you would. You have NASA.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me write that down because Greetings has been a big supporter.
Yeah, big time. I have to check. Hold on. I have
here. Shit. Hold on.
I'm gonna check it right after this. Make sure I'm subscribed to check some of it out. I'm always looking for something to watch too.
Okay, I got it. That was how I got Nick Push. I felt bad because Nick Push was commenting on their stuff sometimes. I'm like, Nick, I'm sorry. I will watch.
Nick hasn't done it. He hasn't been around for a bit. He was doing a lot for a while. I just saw he posted something today, but he hasn't been around in a bit.
He's a family guy though too, so it's
he's busy too. Well, you know what? The AgNet guys have disappeared for a bit too.
I meant to message Blake, Josh, but
You know, I usually pick up a bottle of Old English 800 whenever I'm there from this one gas station. It's become reoccurring there for my dad to buy the station. Really? Nice.
Do you like Old English, Pat? That's probably something you like.
I haven't had. I think years ago I had it. I haven't had it. I can't even guess how long it's been.
Bill, do I need to talk to the wife? Do I need to talk to the family so I can get you there? Do I need to start the Bill Frickenstein Everscape fund to make sure
Yeah,
Bill's
you got to
there?
come, Bill. That'd be great, man. Could you imagine the
No,
crew we
Bill,
would
dude,
have?
I would have if Bill could somehow help get his if he could pay for his airline, he could stay in my room. I can give two beds, Bill. Don't worry, 2 beds. You know, I'm a family man. I'm a good dude.
Watching Nick Bush try continent, but to know really, I mean, he'd been quiet for a little bit, but I saw he posted a trailer reaction to It's Me Billy too.
I told you what happened with him, how him and I got to know each other, because he's
Oh.
from Milwaukee, and he was.
Oh,
like,
that's right. Yeah, he's from Milwaukee.
Yeah, you stole our manager. I'm like, I didn't steal no manager. We didn't steal no manager. He signed with us. What? Like, I can't control that he didn't stay with you. So maybe we get friends after that.
By the time age 50 rolls around, I'll be totally gray and bald. Jeez, I'll be 50. Hey, I'll be 56, man. I'll be closer to 60 by the time that shit rolls around.
And Kyle, you're my brother's age. I want to get my brother there too, but oh god, yeah. See, that'll be the bigger thing, Pat. Like, I could get if I have more faith in getting Bill there than my brother. We're gonna get my brother there.
Yeah, why wouldn't your brother go though?
He doesn't like flying, dude. It's just
Listen,
not
what
him.
is like to fly?
He's flown once, and it just.
Really? Believe me,
But you know what's funny
I
though?
I fly all different places, and I
Yeah.
just don't like to fly either. But it's a necessary evil.
Flying is safer than driving now. They're saying, as we all know,
Oh, it
right?
so is. It so is. Believe me. I mean, you see how many people are on the road and how many crazy people are, and yeah, fly. My problem with flying is I don't know, I just don't like the feeling of it, but I do it. It's a necessary evil, either for work or obviously for travel. But you just got to do what you got to do. That's what alcohol is for.
You know what I'll do? I will tell my brother Pat. I'll be like, you don't need to give me a birthday present for the next 4 years.
Just
My
go.
birthday present is you going.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to go.
Does that sound reasonable? I think that sounds reasonable.
My brother doesn't even care about the Halloween stuff. Doesn't dislike it. But if I told my brother to come out, we're gonna hang out with a bunch of guys, party all weekend, drink whatever, he'd be like, "Fucking A, right? I'll be on a plane and go." My brother would so go. He would chart out every
Scott.
brewery in a 20-mile area. He'd chart every brewery he could find.
We did that. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I don't remember. And if you told us that you had a channel, I apologize. I don't remember that, but I have to definitely check it out. Absolutely. There hasn't been much that I've been watching lately. I've been on for some reason I've been on Siskel and Ebert kick. I've been watching like one Siskel and Ebert. I can't even speak. Siskel and Ebert episode after another because I love watching those two go at it and talk about reviews. I've just been hooked on it lately. I don't understand what the fuck it is.
You know, Travis, I'm going to tell you, Travis, get your ass to age 52.
Hey, Travis, you got to come out there too, for fuck's sake. Come on.
We're talking 4 years away, 4+ years.
3,000 miles to Shapeland.
I'm telling you, Colin's in the chat. Colin's going to be like, Travis, get yourself there.
Yeah, if Colin's going to be coming over there from Ireland, then come on, you can definitely go from New England area. Not a bad flight. For me, it's a 5.5 hour flight. Not that bad. It's 5.5 hours. Put it in perspective. From me, from
Travis
Newark,
is by you,
Newark
right?
is 5.5.
Travis is by you.
Yeah, he's in New England area. So from Newark Airport to LAX is 5.5 hours. From Newark Airport to Dublin is 5.5 hours. when I go out to Ireland.
This girl's cute too. Man. I like the other girl too. What's her name? What's the actress's name?
The picture I sent was a live photo, so when I run it, you're just out of frame. Oh, so I am there. I was gonna say how am I not in the picture? Because I wasn't ready the whole time.
Eric,
We're holding hands.
Pat's had his social media more established than I have at the time. Did you know Pat at that time? You figured you might have. I don't know.
Oh, you have you have a channel too. I think I subscribed to yours. I'm writing this all down because I'm always looking for shit to watch.
No, Jeff's got one. That's how I got to follow Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, I'm saying you're looking for shit, and then I can just watch you guys. You guys are always hanging out here, man. I'll support your channels. Thank you. What can I? So timestamp is 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 20 seconds. He's Mr. Cooper's throwing the Molotov cocktails outside. This is when it all goes to hell.
What'd you say? 1 hour, 8 minutes, and
30 seconds right now. And poor Judy gets killed too, man. What a waste. He's a hottie. So yes, exactly. So 6 hour flight from Boston, because it's 5.5 hours for me from Newark.
So yeah,
Collins, 11 hours. Oof.
I think Pat, because when we were at Chiller Theater, if you remember, I was just surfing the internet when we were drinking beers outside of your car. Like Boston was about 5 hours from where we were at for a Chiller, because remember the Cubs were in Boston at the time. And I was like, oh man, how far is that drive? And I was like, shit. Remember we talking to the guy that was the Back to the Future fan? Remember that in the parking lot?
Was sitting in the car next to us. Yeah,
it was weird.
He did that like real cheesy horror movie he was showing us. I can't remember the name of it.
You and I were like, what? Oh God, you get around Pat and I'd laugh so hard. We just have such a good time. So much fun.
Oh, I like the Two Stooges.
Yeah, it's just. We just kind of relate to the same stuff with the business that we do, or our professional jobs. It's very stressful and
It's killing me. I had to be in work this morning at 6 o'clock. Left my house at 5 to 4. Just not fun.
I had some guy I'm doing all these Starbucks renovations and new stores, Pat, and like GCs are telling my customer, oh yeah, we got this job. How come you're not on site? Well, you never gave us a contract. What? We never did? It's like the general contractors are so freaking clueless, Pat. They're just not.
Oh, we'll talk more. I get some stories for some of the shit that I'm dealing with right now.
Well, if you're going, if you got to go to bed early tonight, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll be around tonight.
I might be around for a little bit if you get free.
If I can get them to bed here tonight.
Trying to get the hell out of this job. Trying to finish it by. I set my goal is to try to finish it by next Tuesday, because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be down in Maryland, moving Fiona to college.
Light these guys on fire. Light your ass up, meat. It's what
light them up. Light them up. I'm going to go down next Wednesday, move my daughter to college, and then stay and probably go to Ocean City, Maryland for the day, and then come home.
Sorry, there's some stuff in the chat here. I should take a look here too.
Let's see. Speaking of getting together, hang out. What have happened to Patrick Ring Tour 2024 with a Stop and Carol stream? Oh no, it's still in the works. I'm just waiting for it. What they did now is because
Bill, don't hold that to Pat. Stop it.
No, it's funny you mentioned it, because I was wondering myself, because we were trying to plan for projects in the fall, and now they want to cut it down where they want to do like 3 locations like this year and then 3 locations next year when they get the other budget. But one of the locations Carol stream. So hopefully.
Bill's going to give you the biggest fucking bear hug, and he's going to slap you in the face a couple times. Right, Bill?
Slap me.
Tell me what you're going to do. Come on.
Pinch my nipple.
We'll get the bill, though, Pat, when you're here in town. We'll get
No, it's funny because there's the 3 that they want to do this year. We have to give them a new proposal, a new price. And one of them was Carol Stream was on that list. Travis says, I haven't seen this movie forever. Did they explain how the black guy becomes a zombie at the end? Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm assuming everybody saws. He doesn't become a zombie at the end.
That's right.
They think he is, and they take him out.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Jimmy, what's up, man? New Halloween game looks curious. It looks interesting. It looks very retro. Very retro.
I want to know what the second one's going to look like. I hope the second one's going to be more advanced. I'm pretty sure the second one's going to be more advanced. The first one looks more like 8-bit Double Dragon style, which I'm like, hey, that's a good start. Just my opinion.
So the price
Bill,
that you pay
your
right
opinion?
now, is that both of them for that price, or is it one?
You get that in Ash versus Evil Dead.
I have to go check it out after this.
Yeah, you haven't looked at it, obviously. Yeah, Pat, until you start reading the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I was busy. I saw you. You sent it today. I was just so busy at work. Then I drove home. And
I
then,
just don't want to lose out on that one pre-order. So that's why I sent that message to you guys.
I'll be right after this. I'll get on it and take a look at it. I do before I do. Before
Just
I
do the
forget,
one for Terrence in case you do want to play it. But I know you're more in the collector thing. So
I would play, but I'm just not a game guy anymore. I mean, put it this way: the last game system I owned myself was the first Sega back in the late '80s.
you grow out of this shit, dude. Right?
And there's nothing against. I don't know. I just grew out of it, and I was big into it in high school. I mean, I had a 2600. I had the ColecoVision. I had a television. I had the Atari 5200. I had the first Sega, the first Nintendo, and then that was it. I discovered girls and the guitar. It was all over. Look at them. They're eating Judy, man. Who wouldn't want to eat Judy?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because remember she got killed in the car with the boyfriend.
Yeah.
In the truck. So I eat her all up.
Koopa. Koopa.
So our good buddy Colin is still in the chat, and he sent some pictures. So he went over to and visited some of the sites when he was over.
Sent you pictures? Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic!
for when he was over in the Pittsburgh area. What year was this again, Colin? Refresh my memory. So this is him over there. Look at that.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
There's the Blair.
There's Blair. Okay.
I always equate the Blair stone to the Sinclair stone from Halloween.
Oh, he sent these. Oh, Pat, we got to get here, dude. This is so cool. Okay.
Look, you see that in the background, right? When they pull up in the GTO.
Yeah. Okay.
Evan City Cemetery. There's the ride up.
Okay.
That's the old location of the Living Dead Museum, correct?
Before they went in the mall, right? Pat or Colin and I've talked about that. Yeah. Okay.
There he is with George Romero statue and at the mall. And there it is, the Monroeville Mall from Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, we got to get back. I have to get out there. Every year something comes up and I don't get out there.
Koopa. Where are you, Koopa? It's weird. It's getting darker early here, Pat.
That was the thumbnail that Bill created when we all look like we're from that 80s hair band.
That was so funny.
That's a shirt we got to do. We have to get that on a shirt, and all wear it at age 45.
I want to see Bill around Joe. Bill would give him a big hug of Joe and run away.
We'll call it, like, remember in the Money Pit when Tom Hanks is managing the one band, the guys are like in drag and they're all like big fat guys. He's like, we want to change your name. We want to change your name to Meryl Streep. So we have to get shirts. So he's like, what's the name of your band? Meryl Streep.
God bless my he's been my best friend the last 25 years or 20 plus years. Dan, he reminded me, he's like, you got to get Edward Furlong on your Detroit Rock City poster. I'm like, right. I've met him before and I didn't get him on the poster. I can't forget to get him this weekend on my Detroit Rock City poster.
Oh, they showed the naked zombie again. Some more naked zombie ass. You tap that.
What's the matter? Jealousy, daughters.
What's the matter? Just as a zombie's ass. It was a nice can too. A zombie, nice can.
Nice can, as Pat would say. I'm trying to get my drink out. What? Just drinking Miller Lite tonight? Yeah.
Yeah, just Miller Lite for now. We could look for some sponsorship. We should do that horror fans pissed up trip, drunken shenanigans on the road with Patton. The company hold it in California, do a pub tour and ending in the Buccaneer Bar. I'm telling you right now, Colin, age 50, when we're all out there, we're gonna have a lot of footage, and I'll put together a big fucking special. I'm sure that a lot of it we can't show. I should reach out to Joey. We should reach out to Colorado and find out if and get her on. And I still have the video on my phone when we were all drunk and we were grilling her on Halloween. We were all completely shit ass drunk, but I wouldn't show it unless she gave
miss
us
Joey. Joey needs to be around, and I think I might have to message her.
I have to hit her up and have her back on.
And speaking of Lurch, Lurch is
a
big part of all this too. Wonder where Lurch is.
Yeah, Lurch is. Remember, he's working second shift, so that's why he's been missing it during the week.
Oh, is that what he said? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I asked him on Sunday when he was in the podcast. He said, "Yeah, he's still doing second shift. That's why he hasn't been around on Tuesday nights." Age 50. Where's the Prince of Darkness Church?
I did not know that, Eric. Okay.
I would definitely hit that up, man. I love Prince of Darkness. You watch Long Legs with your mom? She like horror movies? Man, my mom would never watch horror movies.
Pat, would you drink a vodka splash with orange, lemon, and pineapple?
I'd have to pick my skirt up.
How dare you? Look at this guy. What's this guy doing? He's only in his boxers?
I like the guy with all the bullets. Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
He said it. Okay.
Oh, that was the name he gave it. That's right.
Lipstick nipple.
Yeah, so for those that've never seen it, this was the thumbnail. That's right. I forgot. Good man. I completely forgot. We're calling ourselves Lipstick Nipple.
Oh God, that's so good. That's so good. That's so funny.
That's great stuff.
Look at these guys with the guns.
He was such an asshole, this guy.
Yeah, he was.
I have to get that gun.
I have to get that cigar. It looks good.
It's great how the zombies all realize they can start grabbing stuff and start breaking in.
Look at these guys wearing these fedoras, right?
Zombies are getting impatient.
What's he got in his fedora there? What was that?
I didn't see. Yeah, right, greetings. Tonight I'm behind the music. It came on like a flash and sputtered out. The true story of Lipstick Nipple. Trivia fans, the newsman is the father of Laurie Cardell, Sarah from Day of the Dead. Really? Interesting. I did not know that.
God damn, Pat, when I think about it, are we 6 weeks away from 1 year of age 45? Is that right?
Yeah, man. This year's flying, man. I can't believe it's already August. I can't believe my daughter's already going for college. Freaking whole summer's
thinking about. Remember when I landed and like you and I were talking back and forth? I'm like, hey, I want to go to the El Segundo Stone Cold's brewery. I'm gonna get some stuff for us, and then you're like, yeah, hey, I'm eating dinner with Kathy. So I just show up as you guys are eating dinner. Like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, are you sure? And then freaking Aaron show up.
Oh, and she didn't care. That was good. Yeah, because we were together all week, so we didn't give a shit. She didn't care. Yeah, that's hey, hold on, I'll bring that picture up for those that may not have seen that.
That was the first time we all met each other. Well, you and I
In
had met
person.
each other in person once
Once.
before.
Yep.
Yeah. But Frank and Darren, we never met before.
They met up, had sex at the hotel, then they came and met up with us.
And Frank and I stayed at the same hotel where there was some weird shit going on outside.
We
I'm like,
stayed-
Frank, I get to go to the hotel where the convention's at. He's like, oh, I'm staying here.
They stayed at the stayed at the Bates Motel.
Frank did, not Darren. Darren stayed at the.
Yeah,
stayed
Darren
with
was our
us.
hotel. Yeah, he stayed by
Yeah.
us. Smart man. He's doing a lot of traveling. You don't want to stay at the Bates Motel.
Look at this guy. Uh-oh. He's going to throw it through, right? Yep. He's looking strong. We're all freaking out.
Keeping his pimp hand strong.
I'm just curious to see what this looks like in color, Pat. I will watch this in color in the next week. Just curious.
Yeah, it takes away from it as far as I'm concerned.
It
It's
does.
so much better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so much better in black and white. Much more effective as far as I'm concerned. I'm trying to find a picture. Sorry, folks. I'm just looking.
You need me to
scrolling.
find it?
I was looking for the picture when we all hung out at dinner. I thought I had that picture. Maybe I didn't.
I swear to God, like Cooper, this could have been Abe Fagora too, right? Like Abe Fagora. Should be some Godfather Abe Fagora here. Can you let me off the hook? What does he say at the end of the Godfather? He's like, for old time's sake, right?
Okay, get me off the hook for old time's
Nope.
sake.
Nope.
Not this time, Sally.
Duvall, not this time, right? Yep.
Not this time, Sally. Nope.
And I just like him in Look Who's Talking. Remember him in Look Who's Talking?
Salvatore Tessio. Oh yeah, he was. Abe Vigoda always looked old.
He did.
Was there? Oh, here's a good picture of us. I'll bring this one up. I had a picture from the other one. Here's all of us at
That's
a carpenter panel.
yeah, before that was the day. Was that? Oh, that was the second day of the convention. Okay.
That was that was a Sunday. That was the carpenter panel. John Carpenter came and spoke. There was another
I
one.
just
good one,
like-
too.
I have some drunken Malika pictures. Maybe we should show those. Those are funny.
Oh yeah, he was. This
He was
is
so
my
fun.
favorite picture. This was good when we all got together at that one place to eat.
That was at the end. That was
Yeah.
at the end.
And so there's Darren, there's Lurch, there's Matt Russell, who you see in the chat a lot. There's Brady,
Russell.
Lito, you see in the chat a lot. There's his wife Jen, Mr. Moody, and Mrs. Moody. There's me. This is my good buddy. I've known this gentleman Pat since kindergarten. Big Halloween fan, big Kiss fan, and his friend Becca. There's Mr. Frank Riker, and that's my better half. That was a lot of fun.
It just all happened so fast, Pat. I
Fast as
didn't
hell.
get to take as many pictures as I would have liked.
Went too fast. What's the timestamp at now? Hold on a second. I forgot we're watching the movie. My bad. Hour and 26 minutes and 50 seconds. Look at that. This is where shit gets real when they chase Ben into the basement.
I sent you the picture of the one guy with the daughter grabbing Nick Castle by the nuts accidentally.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Oh yeah, this is when we all first hung out together at dinner.
Yep.
on Thursday night.
At the what the hell's that place called? Yard House.
At the Yard House Brewery, yeah. There we all are.
Very special. It was I told them that night, and it's true. I started watching them during the pandemic, and when you were starting with Mike and then Joe had it on, I was listening to Darren and Frank. I'm like, I could probably do this, and my wife's like, yeah. So then Pat and I became real close friends, and the rest is history.
Actually,
Well, I yeah, sure, yeah.
that was later. I'm a firm believer
But
everything happens for a reason.
it means a lot. It does mean a lot. Though,
Yeah,
so.
everything happens for a reason. Pretty sure Lush is working second shift on Fridays. Yeah, he sent me a message not that long. I mean, he said it on Sunday, and yeah, it kind of blows. What about Milf's the wife? Yours? Yeah, she is. The wife's cute too, man. You look at women for the day.
God,
Yeah,
that
I can't
was
believe it's
fucking
been a whole
packed.
fucking year, man. It's just freaking flown by, man. This whole year's flying. The Prince of Darkness Church is 10 miles from the Pasadena Convention Center. It's called Union Center for the Arts. Really? Shit, I could have hit that the whole time I was out there. What an idiot I am. I was out there for what, 4 days, 4 or 5 days before the convention, me and the wife. Best horror movie with a band is, yeah, The Bandit from Dusk to Dawn is awesome. I love when they turn into vampires and he's playing the body. It's fucking awesome.
I love we got to see where the mixer dumpsters were, though. That was so damn cool.
Yeah, the Halloween 2 hospital, man, epic. And we said, and shout out to Darren if he watches this. That boy can drink. He fit in with me and Brett perfectly. That boy can definitely drink. So we got to find this bridge too, where that bridge is that the ambulance just drove over. We got to find all these locations when we go out there.
Be so much fun, Pat.
So you figure Pittsburgh, like I said, for me, Pittsburgh is about a 6-hour drive. It's a 6-hour drive.
6-hour drive.
I would do that though. That'd be fun.
Here's a quick picture, even though I know you have this. It's just
I don't know if the wife would come, she'd be like, seriously, I'm going to go visit a location from a horror movie. She'd be like, yeah, no. My wife has zero interest in this.
she'll get it.
What do you got? You got another picture? Oh,
I love that picture.
let's bring this picture up too. I forgot about this. I don't know, for those who haven't seen this, we brought
We were talking about this when we watched Halloween the other night too.
and who is this again? I forget. I know he's a big friend of the pod of like the little girl with her hand on Nick Castle's nuts.
He's part of the TSL group.
I forget his name. Isn't that great?
There was a lot of those silly pictures. Like Pat's friend had the picture of Dick Warlock with the dentures upside down.
That's great. That's awesome. I'm sorry.
I'm just sorry. I'm sorry, Pat. It's just so funny. That's so bad.
And this is this is a good shot. I like this shot. This is
Here's
This
the
is
drunken Pat. This is a funny one.
This is Bertie and I having a drink at the bar at the Buccaneer from Halloween 3.
Before we say we need to get drinks or shirts, and before we're gonna miss our bus.
Yeah, we almost missed the bus. Good shit, man. What a fun time.
Oh God, it was so much
Way too
fun.
fucking fast. Way too fast.
I didn't realize I took pictures of Tony Massey, Anthony Massey's, when he was walking around with the game. And did you take pictures of him like the board came before they all came out? We were like, oh.
I have yeah, don't I did. Hold on. Hold on. There's
Oh, there's pictures with Matt Arts. Oh God. I got drunken Malika Cod pictures. These are too much.
build me a bonfire out in that field. Gotta burn all the ghouls.
Fuck, I took a ton of
Yeah,
pictures.
this
of that.
picture. I'll bring this picture up. This picture.
You guys are drunken fools.
Hold on 1 second. There's something in there. This is like such a sad ending for those that I'm sure everybody that's watching along with us has seen
Look
this.
at it. It's daylight.
Look at that. What a shame. Unbelievable. It was
I'm
such
throwing everything at you. I'm so sorry.
such an ironic ending, right? That's just crazy shit. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is the picture I took. So there's Anthony Massey with the Halloween 2 board game because it hadn't even been out yet. He was bringing it there. And over my left shoulder, that's our buddy that comes in the chat and hangs out with us a lot. That's Matt Russell.
Matt Russell. He's from Brett's Land of Chicago. He's been here a lot. Good dude.
And for you old folk Halloween fans like Freddie and I, Anthony is the one that created the first Myers website, the Myers Museum.
And he was one of the main people to start the Halloween convention stuff with
H25 with Sean.
and
Yep.
Paul Swearinger, God rest his soul.
And he had a whole set of videos back in the day of all the different locations. And I got to find him. I know I have him somewhere. I remember he sent me a picture that he had a whole set of them on VHS now.
I sent you one last one. Like, I know you got, that's my favorite picture of the whole convention, shockingly. So just so you know. But anyways,
What do you got? What do
you know
what do
that. The last one I sent you was my favorite. One of them.
That
Because-
is, and so all the everything's rolling, and there's that iconic shot of
Yep.
them picking them up and basically throwing them on the fire, man.
Throwing them on the fire. Look at those German Shepherds. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Look at that. Poor Ben with a big hole in his head. Such an ironic ending, right? You never saw that coming. I remember the first time I saw it, I never saw it coming. Let's see, what did you send? Oh yeah, this is our iconic image of us.
And Pat, I hope you agree because that's
It's
what
gonna
I
be
use a lot.
This is gonna be our first album cover.
That's meant a lot. That meant a lot to me. I know it meant a lot to you and it meant a lot to Joe. So
Yeah, for those that don't know, in the convention center, this is the after party at age 45, and they had like a little. They were doing it for the photo ops too, but they had it there so you can go take pictures of a little mock-up of the Myers house. It was awesome. Such
looking
a
forward to
downbeat
meeting
ending,
even
but
more friends in 4 years. So
yeah, we were staying at we stayed at the hotel that was attached to the convention center, right behind it.
it just made it easier,
It
Eric.
was so
Yeah,
much
we
easier.
were like before even we Pat and I we booked it like I think Joe did too. We booked it before like
Over a
we were
year in
able
advance.
to- yeah.
A year in advance.
Yeah.
Because Brady was watching it, and he said as soon as they put it on the calendar, we booked it. That was
The
well over a year in
convention
advance.
center posted it before even Sean could do anything with discount rates or anything, and they couldn't even do anything because
It sold out.
convention center put it on a website right away. So
Yeah, a whole year in advance that thing was booked.
it just made it easier staying right there. You know what I mean? It's just
Including Drunken Malik. That's he was such a nice person, approachable. Shout out to him. He was super cool.
dude, yeah, and look at what he did. He took me to the Fright Rag station and gave me a free shirt, dude. How about that, dude? Like I didn't ask for that, right, Pat?
No, that was good. Yeah, because you spoke up during the panel. Didn't you say something like he said something like who was there or whatever? And you said,
he wanted to know who was at the very first convention, and I had my badge from the first convention at age 25 in 2003. He's like, yeah, here, let's go get a shirt after this
Yep.
panel.
and he was true to his word. He took you and got you a shirt.
Yep, and Matt
Nice
Arts
guy.
from Halloween Daily News, God bless him, he had it all on video. He's like, hey, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, I'm not trying to rush the years because I'm getting old, but I am so looking forward to especially with a lot more people coming now, especially people that want to hang out in the chat and are going to come. It's just going to be so much freaking fun. It's going to be even better than before. And this, so I'll bring up one last picture here. Oh, nope, wrong one. And be it for the nostalgia tour during our watch along. Where is?
Heck yes.
So for those, I'm not sure how many people in the chat here hanging out on Monday nights for Michael Myers Monday. This is us with Matt Arch, who hosts Michael Myers Monday.
Oh, I'm glad you had that picture, Pat. Yeah.
So there's there's Darren, there's me, Lurch, Frank in the back, Brett, and Matt Arch from Halloween Daily News.
I'm telling you, if you're a Halloween fan, watch him. He did a show last night to cover all the video game stuff. He's a real good person, real good guy.
Yeah,
and
I fell asleep last night.
What do they go? Maybe 2 hours, but it's supposed to be like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
real good guy.
I was gonna put it on last night, and I made the mistake of saying, "All right, let me just sit down for a minute." And I was like, I was.
That's how Pat and I got to know Lurch. That's where we got to really know Lurch.
Well, we met Lurch in the chat there, and it was worth the price of admission just for that.
And I had told Matt that a couple shows ago. I'm like, hey, we know some people because of this. It's just the cross-platform. So.
Oh, past your bedtime. Yeah, that's right, Bill. You got to go to bed, man. You got to be even earlier than I do.
Well, Bill, Pat will let us know when he's coming to town, but maybe you and I will figure something out in the future, buddy. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out more. Hopefully, it's definitely in the cards because they want it. It's not as if they don't want to do this. It's just they're trying to budget their time. So they're instead of just having it all in a row, which is I was hoping all those different trips. They're gonna do I think 3 this year and I think 4 spring of next year. For their first when they do their budgets. But Carol Stream was on the one for this year, so we'll get to hang out with Bill. We'll have to go live. If it's the 3 of us, me, you, and the Investigator.
Yeah. We're going live. We're going
live. We're gonna get our ass on YouTube.
This was fun tonight. Night of the Living Dead is very inspirational to a lot of the stuff we all enjoy. So
and very nostalgic for me like I've mentioned before. Like I can honestly say next to Halloween and the Halloween franchise, this is probably the most nostalgia horror movie for me because I just watched this so much as a kid. Every Halloween, it was always on. It was always on TV, just like the Garrett's watching it. And it was always on. It was a staple for that. That and Dementia 13 was always on too. So, but I fell in love with this. It's like a comfort food movie. So, hope everybody enjoyed it. I know we went off a little bit of a nostalgia tangent. So,
was it bad, Pat? Was it really bad? Was it really bad to do that?
No, as long as everybody's enjoying it, that's all that matters. So, we'll get the hell out of here. Hang out for a second. We'll say our quick goodbyes. Everybody, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Along next week, so make sure you come back next Tuesday night because we're gonna be watching Night of the Living Dead, the 1990 remake,
directed by Tom Savini.
Yeah, with Tony Todd.
Thank you.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll watch that next week, and everybody have a great week. We'll be back on Sunday for the podcast. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I had a lot of positive feedback on our Fuck, Marry, Kill the Girls from Halloween. So maybe we'll Fuck, Marry, Kill the Girls.
Oh, you did it. So you and I could talk about that tonight.
Yeah. We'll Fuck, Marry, Kill the Girls from Friday the 13th.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
What's that? I'll have to bail out, guys. I'm up early tomorrow for a yearly checkup at the doctor's. 3 a.m. here. Yeah, go to bed, Colin. I mean, really? No more movies?
We love you, buddy.
More.
Travis.
Yeah, I'll be in touch, buddy. Take care, and everybody have a great week. We'll be back. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that happy horse shit, and we'll see everybody on Sunday night. All right. Well, hold on. I'm saying goodbye, and I don't have everything set up. What the hell is wrong with me? All right, everybody. Later.